What's going on, everybody? I'm in Canada right now at Colegroves, Eagle Lake Lodge. We're up here muskie fishing, but for this video this week, I wanted to talk about crossing the border. And there's websites you can go to that tell you how many cigars, cigarettes, tobacco products, alcohol, that sort of thing you can bring across the border with you. I just wanted to talk about a few of the etiquette things or little tips and tricks that I've come across in all my years coming to Canada, and let's start now. So the first one is pretty simple, pretty easy, and I think everybody knows this, but having a passport is terribly important. And if not a full book passport, at least the little card that you can get. I can put a link in the description of where you can go to get that process started, but having a passport is, you pretty much have to have it. So that's the first thing I want to talk about. So the next thing you want to do when you're pulling up to the border to answer the questions of the security border crossing agents is to just get ready, get your passports out, get them open to the page that has your picture and your signature on it, and have those ready to give to the agent. The other thing you want to do is just kind of prepare yourself, and what I mean by that is don't pull up looking like this. They don't like you to have a hat on or your sunglasses. So lose the hat and the sunglasses, roll your windows down. If there are people in the back seat, roll the back seat windows down because they're going to want to see everybody and they're going to want to talk to everybody. And when you pull up and have all this stuff ready, you know, turn the volume of the radio down. You don't need to pull up blasting Twisted Sisters. We're not going to take it, you know. Just pull up, no radio, hat off, sunglasses off, and put the vehicle in park and get ready to answer some questions. All right, so if you've never crossed the border before, some of the questions they ask are, you know, relatively easy. Where are you going? How long are you going to stay there? What are you going to be doing? So have that stuff chambered, ready to go. Know the dates you're going to be at a place, know the name of the place you're going to be at, how long you're going to be there, all that stuff. So another question they'll ask you is how much alcohol, or do you have any alcohol, tobacco, that sort of thing. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can look and see how much you can bring across and just have that information ready to tell them. They will also ask you if you're going to be leaving anything in Canada. So if you brought a gift for anybody, you know, you have to declare that as well while you're talking to the agent. Some other questions they'll ask are, do you have any firearms? Which if you're coming on a fishing trip, probably not. If it's a fall trip and you're bear hunting, possibly. So know those regulations and have that ready to tell them if you are in fact trying to bring a firearm across. Some other questions that they'll ask, which are a little strange maybe, but they'll ask how you know everybody in the vehicle, and just telling them that, oh hey, you know, it's a fishing buddy. That's not going to cut it. You know, you have to be relatively specific with the relationship you have with everybody in the car. You know, mom, dad, uncle, childhood friends, that sort of thing. You know, be relatively specific when they ask you a question like that. Another question they ask sometimes is, what do you do for a living? So don't be surprised if they ask you that. They'll also ask you if you have any live bait. Now, as far as I know, and again, this is something you have to look up, you can bring night crawlers across as long as they are in a bedding that isn't dirt. Some sort of synthetic bedding like bus bedding is okay, but you can't have the worms in dirt. As far as leeches and minnows go, those are you're pretty much going to have to purchase up here when you get here. And always, you know, just answer the questions politely and as well as you can. This isn't the time to try out your chops at improv or comedy. You know, this isn't the time to do that. No snarky answers, none of that thing. Just be polite and answer the questions to the best of your ability, and you should have no problems getting through the border. All right, guys, I know this was a short video and there's no fishing, but I'm busy fishing right now. So this is all the time I had. I just wanted to get together a little tips and tricks video about coming to Canada. If you have any questions about it, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. With that, I'm going to go back out on the water and try to chase muskies. And I will see you later.